Hello, Crosspoint family and life groups. My name is Josue Hernandez, and I'm excited to be a new life group leader. God's put in my heart to help create a space for a Spanish-speaking family to grow in faith together. What privilege it is for me to share this week number 3, honor God with your first fruits. Proverbs 3, 9-12 teach us to honor God with riches and the first fruit of the harvest, and He will reward us abundantly. Honor God is recognizing that everything we have come from Him, and in this way we give recognition and respect to God. Understanding that everything material is provision from Him. When we give the first fruit, we put God first. It's given the best of our position and the fruit of the harvest to Him and to the work of His church. Before spending it all in ourselves, the promise is that by doing this, our barn and storehouse will be filled with abundance. As a result of honoring God with that He has given us. Proverbs 10:22 says, "The blessing of the Lord makes rich, and He adds no sorrow with it." True riches definitely come from divine blessing and are not accompanied by pain or worry. In contrast, any prosperity obtained through improper means, such as greed or misconduct, will eventually bring sorrow. Likewise, we honor the Lord with our riches by not allowing the accumulation of money to become the primary ambition of our life. We use money not for selfish or materialist purpose, but to demonstrate that God holds first place in our heart and life. Jesus told His disciples, "Store your treasure in heaven, where moth and roots cannot destroy, and thieves cannot break and steal. Where your treasure is, there is your heart desire will be also." You cannot serve God and be a slave to money. Matthew 6, 20, 21, 24. Last week we learned that we must acknowledge God in all our ways, and He will make your path straight. Discipline is a sign of love. Proverbs 3:12 indicates that the Lord corrects and chastens those He loves, not to destroy, but to teach and guide. God's discipline is not punishment. It is a means to show us His love and guide us towards making better decisions. The best way to walk without getting in trouble is when we let God lead our life. And that happens when we allow Him to correct us. It is a sign that we are mature. It's a sign of surrender. It's the best for all. When He corrects us, He does it with love. So let us not despise or tire of His correction. It is easy to reject God's discipline and not get angry when He corrects us. Divine correction is a tool to mold His children, seeking their long-term well-being. As a result, we will have a long life, peace, and the best for all, we'll be walking closer to His will. So as we reflect on those truths, let me ask you, when we bring our first and the best to God, are we truly trusting Him to provide? Or are we just tipping Him with a leftover? When His correction comes, do we welcome it, a loving Father shaping us, or do we resist because it's sting in the moment? Honoring God means giving Him first place in all resources and all response. His correction isn't a burden, it's a blessing. When we put God first, we experience His best.